Peace and blessings. My name is Cinnamon, and today is September 26th. Today is Tuesday. So today I will be doing a reading for Scorpio. This reading is for this upcoming wanting phase, which begins September the 29th and will go through October 13th. This reading is particularly important because on October 14th, we have a solar eclipse. So, readings before an eclipse are very beneficial to help you get prepared for the energy that comes with the solar eclipse. Solar eclipses come with powerful, transformative energy. So, this is a great time to get prepared. So with this reading, I hope that you will all get all the information that you need to make this transition into the energy that is coming with this solar eclipse. So for those of you who do not know me, I am the creator of tarot cards. And tarot cards is actually my second deck of tarot cards that I have created. The first deck, it goes to a complete system, which you will see in a moment because this is what I'll be using for this reading. But with tarot cards, I just want to show you a couple of the cards. Tarot cards is a deck where every card features a card. Like as you can see, this is the Fool. And as you can see, there is Thelma and Louise, the car from Thelma and Louise going off the cliff. Each card will have an aspect of the original Rider-Waite deck. So there's that little sack that the Fool usually carries. And on each card, there is going to be two keywords, one for the upright and one for the reverse. That's the Fool. Here's the Justice card. The Justice card is actually a police car. The Devil card is Christine from the movie Christine, that Plymouth Fury. If you haven't seen the movie, you should check it out. It's a classic. And for you Scorpios, we have the Death card because the Death card is your tarot card. And as you can see, the Death card has a hearse. So, I just wanted to show you a couple of the cards from tarot cards. Now, let's get to the reading. So, to get into the energy of Scorpio, to resonate with the Scorpio flow, I brought a couple of red jaspers. Red jaspers are great for both Aries and for Scorpios. And today is Tuesday. You both have the same day of the week because Tuesday is ruled by Mars. So there are some things that Scorpios and Aries have in common. So I'm going to put these right here. This is Scorpio incense. I have Scorpio incense burning, and I'm going to cleanse the crystals before I begin this reading. We want to get all that good Scorpio energy on there. So let's see. Here we go. Now, as I stated before, crystal clarity, this system is what I created first. And it is a divination form. It's the divination form of casting lots. Like some people use, bones. Some people use dice. Some people use different things for casting lots. I prefer to use crystals. I absolutely love crystals. And I wanted to find a way to do readings with them. So I created this system. Get these all nice and cleansed for Scorpio. Let's get all that Scorpio flow on there. But as I was talking, like with crystal clarity, I really want to get this system out there, get it available for all to use. I want everyone to be able to experience this on their own at home whenever you want to do it, because it is such a powerful experience. Crystal clarity gives some of the most profound readings. Let me get a little bit more incense here. It gives some of the most profound and clear readings. I absolutely love it, and like I said, I would love for everyone to be able to experience this, because to me it's so important that everybody has access to divine wisdom, divine answers when you need it, like immediately. You can just do it yourself. So hopefully within about the next year, I will have crystal clarity available for purchase. All right, I think we are ready. So put that right there. So here we go. This reading is for Scorpios for this upcoming wanting phase, which begins on September the 29th and goes through October 13th. Please give us divine wisdom for Scorpio. Let the stones fall where they may. Okay. Let's see. So here you go. Here's a good look at crystal clarity. All right, so Scorpio, you have a very interesting looking reading today. I would like to start right here with your talents. This chamber right here represents your talents. And in this chamber, you have two different stones. This stone right here is terahertz, and terahertz represents your social life. So your stone has landed here, and it has landed where it is negatively affecting your talents and your self-support. I call this self-support because not everyone has a job, but everyone must support themselves. So, social life, when this lands negatively, it's time to go into hermit mode. It's time to break down your social activities. It's time to stay at home more, because right now you might be being too much of a sponge, like an empath. You're an empath and you're taking on too much energy. You're taking on way too much energy, and it's starting to disrupt other aspects of your life. So as you can see, like I said, it is negatively affecting your talents and your self-support. So yes, if it's not something that's absolutely necessary, something like, it could be a wedding or something like that, anything other than very necessary, very important activities, this is not the time to attend. And then for things that are important, you might want to leave early. Don't be like the last person to leave. This is a time to limit social activities as much as possible so that you can get this straight. Because whenever any stone is affecting more than one aspect, it's kind of major. So like I said, with your social life's this just isn't the best time for you to be socializing. It's always best to go with the flow of energy, because when you go against the grain, it's like swimming upstream, and you don't want to do that. You want to be in harmony with the energy that is here for you right now. And as of right now, Scorpios, during the time this wanting phase is coming, it is best not to do too much socializing. Like I said, if it's not important, just say no. Here we have lapis lazuli. This stone represents your insight, being able to see things clearly, being able to, see beyond what others can see, and using your psychic sense, your third eye, using your third eye. This stone has actually landed positively, and it is positively affecting your talents and your physical health. That is very good. This stone is landed where it is bridging the gap. Any stone that lands in the center where the picture is, it is positive. If it's landing here outside, then that's negative. So because this has landed where it is bridging the gap of both of these two chambers in a positive aspect, this is very good. So taking the time to meditate and see things clearly, pray, meditate. This is going to help you, because we all want to be able to see things clearly. We don't want anything, anyone pulling the wool over our eyes, or us missing out on something like, hey, I missed that cue right there. You don't want to do that. And so building up your perception and making sure that you're paying attention and seeing things on a higher level, like I said, meditating and praying, these things are very important and will help you in these two aspects of your life. Because, like I said, talents, we all want to know what our talents are. We all want to be better with our talents. We all want to be able to put our talents out there. Talents can bring you recognition. Talents can bring you money. You want to work on those things. So being able to see what your talents are, what things you're good at doing, and knowing how to put it out there is very good. Having keen insight into your own physical health, very great. Because, a lot of times we know something's not good for us. Hey, I shouldn't be eating this, and we'll eat it anyways. Well, this stone is telling you, no, be conscious, be aware, see things for what they really are. Is this beneficial for you, or is it not? If it is, go ahead. If it's not, leave it alone. But you don't want to be guessing. You don't want to be ignoring things. Like sometimes we like to eat things, and then we're like, oh man, every time I eat this makes my stomach hurt. Why do you keep eating it? Find out what it is that's in there that is causing the issue, because it could be something in there that's also in something else. And then so you can eliminate things that are not good for you, things that cause you discomfort. And having insight into, hey, when you need to exercise, your body is talking to you. You need to have the wisdom, the comprehension to understand what your body is telling you. Hey, you might need more sleep. You might be dehydrated. You might need more water. We all need to exercise. We all need water. But right now, you might need it more than others. You might need just to make some major changes when it comes to like your health, what you're eating. Are you sleeping? How much water are you drinking? All of those things. So using that third eye to look at yourself internally, it will really help. Over here, we have the stone. This is tiger's eye. This stone represents close friends and relatives. Tiger's eye has landed negatively in your shadow self. So Scorpios, what this means is, this goes back to the socializing. Close friends and relatives landed negatively here. So that means that the energy that you're getting from close friends, relatives right now is not very beneficial. They may be like nagging you, or making you feel some kind of way about yourself. They're making you question yourself, or they're bringing up the past a lot, and that trauma keeps coming back up every time you're talking to this person, and you're like, oh my goodness. So this is very important. Like I said, these two stones right here, they kind of go together, because that socializing and being around other people, like I said, right now it's best to become the hermit. And this gives you time to contemplate, to, go within, to meditate and figure out what you need to do for yourself to have a better life, what you need to do so that you can go forward, so that you are not stressed all the time. What do you need to get to that higher level? What do you need for yourself? What things should you be doing for self? Mentally, physically, spiritually. Right now, like I said, become the hermit. Sometimes you might even have to turn your phone off. Or if someone's calling like, hey, let's do this, or hey, can I come over? You are going to have to learn to say no. If it's not important, if it's not something that absolutely must be done or absolutely needs to happen, you need to, whatever it is, if it's not absolutely necessary, don't do it. You need this time to work on self. You need this time to be able to tune in, turn in, meditate, ground yourself, talk to your ancestors, whatever you need to do to get yourself grounded, to get rid of the stress, to get rid of, I hate to call people vampires, but there are lots and lots of vampires, and these people, they will drain you dry if you let them. So, and this is not something I'm saying, hey, this is forever, but this is the time to work on self. This is self-care time, mentally, spiritually, and physically, self-care. And you can't have other people taking that time that you need to heal self with frivolous things. That's why I say if it's not necessary, say no. It's interesting because over here, this is the chamber that represents close friends and relatives. And the stone that has landed there, it is your self-support stone. Self-support, I call it self-support because not everyone has a job, but everyone must support themselves. So when this stone lands here, and it has landed in a way where it is like it's in the chamber, but it's more outside of the chamber than it's inside the chamber. So this means that your job, or however you are supporting yourself, it is having a negative effect with a little bit of positivity on your close friends and relatives. So that is causing stress. Again, you got some stressors here. Your job, or however you're supporting yourself, it is affecting how your close friends and relatives are viewing you. And maybe it could be the stress from the job, you're taking it into your activities with this person. You may be stressed out at work, and then you go to your mom's house and you're stressed, and you start arguing with her for no reason. She's like, what is going on? You have to figure out how this is affecting you, because for each person it's different. Like I said, not everyone has a job. Some people have a job, some don't. Whatever it is, it has to do with your self-support, your finances, your job, whatever. It is affecting your relationship with your close friends and relatives. So, another time to do some self-analyzing and figure out how this is relating to your life. This stone right here, this is moss agate. Oh, this one, that's bloodstone. Here is moss agate. Moss agate is having a negative effect on your dependence. So it's interesting that self-support and financial abundance are right next to each other, because of course they go hand in hand. You get money by your self-support, however you're supporting yourself, and then that kind of leads into, are you going to have wealth? Are you going to be comfortable? Do you have, an abundance of finances where you're not struggling? So not having that right now is having an effect on your dependence, which makes, of course, 100% sense, because when you have dependents, whether they're your children, whether they're your pets, if you don't have the finances to take care of them in the way that you want to take care of them, it's going to have a negative effect on them. So when it comes to your finances, Scorpios, you got some things that need to get cleared up, because for these two stones to land so closely together, and they're both, negative, like I said, when it comes to the self-support, there are some things that are positive. It's not all negative when it comes to your self-support. But here, you got two stones that got some negative energy on them, and they're both dealing with finances and money. One's like with your job or whichever way you're supporting yourself, and the other one is just your pursuit of having, a comfortable life, financial abundance, like, you're not struggling. We all want to be wealthy and, have money to pass to our children. These things are important. So when they're both negative, it's time to reevaluate your finances. Like, are you spending money you shouldn't be spending money? Are you like being money conscious? Do you have any goals for the future on how to bring in more money? Or, do you have a project that you believe will bring you wealth? If not, this is the time to start thinking about those things. Because, we bring in the next generation, and we should have things, like goals or some kind of example for them, so that when they become older, it'll help them to know how to handle finances, know how to, think about their future and having a brighter future and having an abundance of wealth. These are things that we all should think about. But for right now, Scorpio, this is one of your focuses. Then we have this stone over here. This stone is clear quartz, and this stone represents your ability to look at self in the right light, being able to really see who you are, being able to see your rights, your wrongs clearly without trying to sugarcoat or ignore anything. So this stone has landed where it is bridging the gap again, because it's crossing over into your rituals. So with this stone, let's see here. With this stone, it is landed positively, affecting your insight and your rituals. So that is positive, because it's time to look at self. It means you're doing good. We all can do better. So as you're looking at yourself and you're analyzing, this is like meditation energy. Meditating on, what things you want to do better, what you're doing good already, what things you want to improve on, because as you do this, your insight will become clearer. And when your insight is clear, and it's interesting because right here, we're going back to your insight again right here. And you got insight again here. That's very good. And both of them are positive. So you're doing good when it comes to your insight. We all would love to improve on everything. So like I said, just keep going, meditate more. And if you do any chakra work, this is a good time to work on that third eye, because you can strengthen it. You're already doing good, but you can make it even better, because your insight into your life is so important. Because when you have good insight, you can change things. You can see what needs to be changed and make the necessary changes quicker than others whose third eye may be blocked or clouded. So you're doing good. Keep going. And like I said, it's going over here into your rituals a little bit. And rituals are anything that you do regularly. It could be, hey, every Tuesday, I go for a walk, or, every Friday, me and my husband go out. Those are rituals. anything that you do regularly, you have a set time, set day, or whatever to do it, that is a ritual. So it's like having schedules. So having this insight, it'll help you to even understand better like things that you should do. If you have a planner, look at your planner, write your planner out for the week, things that you want to do. Self-analyzing really helps you to really make life flow smoother. Things go better because you have structure, you know where you're going, you know what you want to do. Everything is kind of laid out. You've already laid it out in a way that works best for you. So, this is all of the crystals that you have gotten today. And like I said, this reading is for the upcoming waning phase, getting us prepared for this solar eclipse that is coming. I would like to invite you to check out my website, my Etsy shop, where I have like zodiac oils, I have zodiac incense, I have all kinds of incense and oils and jewelry. I also make what is called a Know Thyself book. And in the Know Thyself book, I put what the meaning of your name is, what it means to be born, the week, the month, the season that you're born in, what your destiny path is. That means what you are here to do. Your birth chart is also added in this book. And I also add 3 relationship compatibilities to every book. Your relationship compatibility can be with anyone. It could be with your mother, your friend, your spouse, your children, whoever it is. They can go into your Know Thyself book so you can know how to have a better relationship, how to relate better with this person. I will put the link to my Etsy page in the description below. Also, if anyone would like a personal reading with me, I would like to let you know I only do readings for women. So if any ladies would like to get a reading from me, you can just go to my Etsy page. You will see the readings there. I hope you have enjoyed this. And if you have any questions, just contact me here or on my Etsy page. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Thank you, Scorpios, for tuning in. And like I said, this is also for those who have Scorpio rising or their moon is in Scorpio. I hope you have a blessed week, and I will see you after the eclipse. Peace.